Watching KVRR Local News, where local news comes first.
Okay, I know I promised you double trouble with two pets for the price of one today on Pet Connection, but as our critter crazy expert Ashley tells us, the beardy may not be making an appearance because sometimes cats and lizards are not a great combination. Tell me what the situation is today.
So, I mean, typically we try to keep the bearded dragons. They are somewhat of a prey species.
Yeah.
So the one that we do have right now, she is younger. She's 6 or 7 months old.
Mm-hmm.
So she is a little extra skittish
in
general, and I don't know that she's been handled a whole lot, but especially when there's, cats and a curious little kitten.
Right.
He does try to get a little close to her, just try to investigate.
What toy is this?
Exactly, yeah. So, and he could, obviously, cat bites they have a lot of bacteria in their mouth, so they could, cause some serious damage.
Right.
If something bad were to happen.
Right,
So.
and then that's the thing is if she's skittish and she's running, that's going to trigger a prey drive in a predator animal.
And it's not good, for her either, that extra stress. So.
No, obviously. And we should talk about that too, right? So when you are dealing with rescue animals, you should expect a period of adjustment as they settle into their new environment. Tell me about what it's like bringing home one of these little guys. Like, for example, Buttercup. What's his deal?
So Buttercup, he actually came into the rescue at about 5 weeks old.
Tiny.
He was found as a stray in Christine.
Oh my goodness.
And his name actually comes from that rescue. So the finder actually found him in his Buttercup squash garden. So he kind of started calling him Buttercup, and I was like, that's actually really adorable.
It is.
But yeah, he actually adjusted really, really well to home life. He does well with other cats. I mean, typically, animals can have an adjustment period. Depends on the animal. A month, 3 months, 6 months, a year.
Yeah.
I think he would adjust really, really well.
He's a really sweet little guy. It seems like
he is mostly sweet. He's a little mouthy. So a home that is familiar with cats and cat behavior. Ideally, a younger friend for him.
Keep him out of trouble.
Yeah,
get some of the kitty wiggles out.
Yeah, my personal cats, they're on the older side. They're 5 years and up. So he's a lot. He's a lot for them. They'll play with him, but
I have been called a lot too. You are in good company.
Yeah.
And also sometimes mouthy. So, you know, maybe I've met my soulmate here. I don't know. Gosh, I wish I could have a cat. Poor little Buttercup, though. That's the thing, right? Losing your mom and your litter mates at only 5 weeks old, that has to do a number on these little guys, right?
Yes, it does.
So how did you get him to walk on a leash, Ashley? I've never seen people have real success with cats this way.
So one of my personal cats, she does great on a leash.
Amazing.
And she took to it right away.
Wow.
He's not loving it, but he's actually doing really well.
He's not freaking out.
Yep. So my other 2 cats, immediately, they just flop.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on the cat, and then just slow intro periods to it. Make sure that they enjoy what you're doing when they're on the leash.
Right. Give it a positive association for them.
Yeah.
Is it easier to train them when you start them when they're little wee things like this little boy here?
I think so.
Okay.
I started my female that actually will be on a leash. She was still a kitten. So she just wanted to go outside, and I was like, well, you're not going outside without this. So.
Well, and we should talk about that, right? Because there are a number of people who frequently from rural areas are like, I grew up in a place where animals are allowed to roam free.
Yes.
That is a big lifestyle benefit for them because they get that mental, emotional enrichment. But that's not necessarily a good idea for cats. Tell me why.
So they're susceptible to injury, disease.
Yeah.
Obviously, this little guy, he is vaccinated. He is neutered.
Yeah.
But they can still, get other diseases. And obviously the injuries. They're also kind of detrimental to wildlife when you let them roam free.
Yeah.
And they can hit by cars.
Yeah.
Poisons. Anybody that leaves out for pests. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we really should talk about what happens. Yes, I know that cats are valuable for rodent and pest control, again, in an agricultural region, but that's not where they stop. They really like birds, and they are absolutely knocking down our wild bird population.
Yes.
Yeah. So, my little friend Buttercup, thank you for being a good boy and not being mouthy, as
Yes.
you had mentioned.
Yes.
And thank you, Ashley, for bringing him in. He really is cute.
He is sweet.
Yeah, I can see how he gets away with some of this
Yes.
stuff. Okay. If you think this little boy is as irresistible as I think he is, I will have all of the information for you about his adoption on our website. And of course, we're going to come back and take a look at the weather, raining cats and dogs after the break.